Back again looking at the Arbury hedging scheme. I'm going to take 2 or 3 videos and maybe splice them together later. Really just want to discuss a couple of points. Firstly, I've been told that they consider keeping the trees watered the most important thing right now and not competing with other plants to be important. Here we have an example of why what they've done is not very well thought through at all. Firstly, the hedgehog holes haven't been cut yet, so they haven't made this permeable to wildlife. Secondly, it's what is it? Is it hazel? It looks like a hazel. Underneath that bindweed is a hazel. I say underneath that bindweed because it's really all you can see. Bindweed. What happens when you chop up bindweed roots and leave them is, unless they're outcompeted, you end up with, well, bindweed, and that's all. They've plenty of energy to get through the mulch. So by mulching, they've essentially said, here you go bindweed, have the habitat, it's all yours. We don't have a situation where these plants are competing for water with a wide range of native wildlife. We have a situation where we favoured one plant which is very spreading, quite damaging, which is now competing that for light. That one, unless this is cleared, well, that could kill it. Another section of the same hedge, not wanting to labour the point, but I'm going there anyway. Hedgehog holes haven't been cut. This is still impermeable to wild animals. Bindweed growing up and choking hazel, and that field may be okay. There's a few other plants there. There's a black bryony making its way through. It's actually quite nice. Fat hen always appears where you don't have to ground this side of Cambridge. What's that? Is that a smooth south thistle? Something like that. What can you say? It is being choked by a very few species of weed rather than the native diverse wildlife habitat we had and could have again. Without, again, which is maybe the point, had we put a few plug plants of more interesting plants that had been there beforehand, or indeed done this in autumn to allow a more diverse range of things of seed without mulching, this would now already be a far more diverse habitat than it is. What we have now, well, look at it.